Australian Expat, let's talk about how your super is going to be taxed with the ATO as a non-resident. Now, first and foremost, when you move overseas and you become an Australian expat, generally your super fund is going to be unaffected by that change from a tax perspective. The only exception to that is if you have a self-managed super fund. When it comes to contributing to super, you can still make both concessional and non-concessional contributions to your super, and those are going to be taxed at the same tax rates as before. When it comes to accessing your super, so you can still make withdrawals from your Australian super fund, but you still need to meet what's called a condition of release. So the most common one is attaining age 65. And then with super, if you're accessing it after the age of 60, those withdrawals are generally going to be tax-free as well. So that's important to note for Australian expats that are looking to retire overseas. In terms of the tax rates that apply to your investment earnings as an Australian expat, those remain the same as well. So generally in super, maximum tax rate of 15%. So that's going to apply to your dividends and your interest. And then for your capital gains, if you've held those assets when you're selling them for greater than 12 months, you get a concessional tax rate of 10% on those capital gains. Now with super, important to note that it's just a holding structure. Superannuation is not an investment in itself. So with super, you can still hold the exact same assets within super that you can hold outside of super in most cases. The only caveat with super, of course, is that you must meet a condition of release before you can access the fund. So that's important to note when you're making contributions to your super fund. If you have any further questions, feel free to let me know.